All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, and yeah, the bots are kind of a problem, but also, what is it? Gotta sit here and think of the name. Streamer bots actually helped with that too, because whenever I'm in there playing around, I can see if someone's just hovering on my channel. Hey Mecca and Nail, how are you guys doing? Still gonna just preface with, I still have kind of a ganky ankle, so I'm gonna limp around and do my best. But this is where we are. We have this much of it done. So let's move Minimax out of the way here. Or maybe, 1 second. I think I know what's going on here. Come, oh, screw you then. Just follow me. Sorry for the abrupt chaos that is when it follows me. All right, so don't really know what I'm pulling out of there yet, but I wanted to fix this camera. Jesus, it's just jumping around. Come on. Okay, you just really don't want to follow. Okay. When I get closer there. I guess we're locked there. All right, so since we have this, what we're planning on doing, let me set her back down. I'm gonna go a little bit of a different route. Like everyone that I have seen do a bottom section for the Dutch tool chest has done a fall front just like the top section. I'm thinking about doing, you know, like cabinet doors. I've also got this nice vertical bar, might as well just make them cabinet doors. Just seems like a good way to play with wood there, and it's a little bit unique compared to everyone just making the lower half of the Dutch tool chest again. Because technically I have a piece here. I could fall front it if I really wanted to and just call it a day. I wasn't gonna frame and panel it because it's a little bit too much work for this. Actually, let me see here. But yeah, I'm gonna hobble around a little bit just because that's how things are. And I'm still debating if I want to just fall front it like everyone else does. But regardless, we do need at least one, at least a bottom rail for everything to sit on. That looks like a long enough piece. Heck, I could rip that in half and make it a bottom and a top. Is it the same thickness? Of course not. That might be why I didn't choose that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. How long is this? I could get something sizable out of this baby. Still the same thickness. I just gotta, in all honesty, I just have to turn this into a board with a flat side. That's not hard to do. You can either flatten out this side, which is all chewed up from a tongue playing, or I can just saw it down. Having enough of a fit over there? There's no water to pump their sub pump. Seriously, it hasn't rained since this morning. Well, I mean, the sub just really wants to be part of the stream, I guess. So I think we can just flatten this out and at least make a lower bar. So, like I said, I'm kind of torn. Do I want to make a drop front? I don't really want to, just because, like, I think bifolding open works for it being so low to the ground. Having a drop front means it's just going to hit the ground every single time. Dutch doors would be kind of interesting, but I think it's a little short for Dutch doors. But I think, yeah, I think I'm going to go the course, and we are going to, let me get Mini Max up here, because we're going to rearrange. I think I'm just going to keep going the course and do bifolding doors on the front. Which honestly, the easiest part would be saw this baby in half, and then we have no recourse but bifolding doors. There we go. He's still visible. There we go. Mini Max has to be visible. I know. Dutch doors for a Dutch tool chest. That, I know where you're going. Oh. Let me do this real quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right. So I did say earlier that there was a left-handed shooting plane from Lee Nielsen on eBay, and I said I wasn't buying it, and I didn't buy it. I'm not paying $2,000 for something that I can just wait for and get for a quarter of the price. But something I did buy, and go ahead and look at me peculiar, but I bought a spill plane. Mainly because I couldn't find one on eBay. But, so, Red Rose Reproductions has spill planes available. This is not a woodworking tool. Yes, it looks like one, but it is not. I bought this for reenactments, for LARP, for a bunch of other things. What it does is it makes a very tight curl that's about 6 inches long that you use to take one fire and bring it to another. So like lighting candles from like a lantern or something like that, or lighting your pipe or something. You know, along those lines, that's what it's used for. It was before typically you just use it on pine anywhere between 3/4 to 1 inch thick. Hey, Life in Pain, how are you doing? But I'm kind of a nut. And I like stupid things like that, so I got the spill plane while it existed. Or this iteration of spill plane while it existed. I did vote. I'm not saying who I voted for. Because what good's a secret ballot if I just tell people who I vote for? One second, we're just gonna go back to the old days. There's a reason why I like using this. There we go. All right. Okay, we're at 32, so if we mark We're going to make it smart here. 32 from this edge is 16 here. But we're also going to see just how off I really am. Did I just mark 19? Was I an idiot? I just marked 19. It's like, why is that so different? 16. No, I marked 16, then why? Yep, okay. Ah, that's what I wanted to know. Now we shoot the difference. Did they actually buy the guild website address? Last I heard they were still talking about it. But then again, you know, I went to Italy and then that was the end of that. Okay, shooting the difference. Oh, nope, that's not the difference. Oh, that's kind of the difference. Yeah, it's not like plain old woodworking.net. It's .com. Yeah. One of these days, maybe I'll actually go after the whole like, who decided to lock out .com the week before I bought something? All right. Honestly, we're going cross grain, so we probably should knife it a little. Just a little bit so that there's a definite place for the saw to go there. So, Life in Pain, you missed out at the very beginning. I'm doing something different with my door. It's not going to be a drop front like a lot of people make. It's going to be a bifold open. Oh wow, I started talking about it just as you asked about it. Awesome. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. There we go. So, for this lower portion, if you notice I'm drawing the line and scoring it down here. We're actually going to make doors that bifold out. Like cabinet doors, yeah. It's actually going to open kind of like a cabinet. It's going to be cheap doors though, because like Mecca said, I'm not making panel doors for this. Or like Mecca asked and then I said no. Not making panel doors. Too much work for me at the moment. Oh yeah, and Mecca. I have several different angles already drawn out, so the one in, I believe it's the 1 in 6, we're ready for that already. Hey, Jack. Yeah, bifolding is probably the wrong word for it. Let's see, do we really want to do it this way? My guess is no. My guess is just break out the big boy and take 5 minutes. Yeah, this will do. Take significantly more. All right. How you doing, Jack Frost? One of these days you'll come in here and I won't be still building stuff for my shop. One of these days. This one. Oh, that'll work, I guess. Of course, I can't be seen on half of my stuff. Let me fix that first. I can fix you from far away. Haha. It's a good way to look at it there, Jack. Good way to look at it. Come on. Okay, leaf 1 and 2 made. You know, I didn't even think about looking at that and updating it. Hey, Rose Garden, it's been a while since I've seen you. But then again, I've also been gone for a couple weeks, so it may be my fault. Okay. Well, let's do that. Okay. It has been a while since I've shot something. But it is a necessary evil. And here to think, if I really wanted to spend $2,000, I wouldn't be shooting with a Stanley No. 6 anymore. But, you know, $2,000 is way too much for a handful. Oh, power joiner. Are we talking like the box style or the like, hand planer style beast? I want to know who bought it because they, like I said, they paid 4 times the amount of it being new. That's just, oh. Oh, hey Cam, how you doing? There we go. Doors are done. Oh, wait. Please tell me I don't have everything at weird angles right now. Of course I do. Of course I do, don't I? Yep. Okay, one second here. Well, you guys basically could tell what I was doing. Come on, you can recognize me. Thank you. Actually, one second. Let's see if we can get you to drop down. There we go. A little more of the tabletop. All right. It was worth it for me because how much I end up moving around. It's worth having a camera that I can tell just to follow me. That's the only, it only has 2 commands. It has follow and then it has, let's see if it'll do it, zoom. Mecca, you've got to be the only one because you're that well prepared. All right, so now we got our doors, mostly. I think the way we've got it, we just need, let's just start on that bottom and see where life takes us. You know, I just put that plane up and I'm going to need it. Actually, back you up just a hair. Put you there. That should work. Oh, it's right there. Okay, whatever. Anyway. explains where that one went. Namesake time. This one a little too long at the moment, but I will need it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Dear, you don't have to. Was this strictly for the emote? We could have found a way around that, dear. Why? It was strictly for the emote, wasn't it? Okay. Still. Alright, let me get some stuff out of the way because right now, too many things on the bench. Okay. Guess we'll have to find a way to refund you in person. All right, well, dear, thank you for giving out those gift subs, dear. You really don't have to, but I appreciate it. Okay. I really do appreciate it. All right, now where is half of my stuff? All right. I know I'm going to be heavy on weird sides, so I don't really care. Wow. That is terrible. And then we don't need something super long. We just need to be able to tell if I've done it or not. Yeah, a little bit. That'll get fixed up with the big boy. I will continue to say GIF. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Do we have any static cling ones? No, not yet. But plenty of nice thick curls for the fires. It's surprising how just trusting in a number 6 will get you pretty much level. Ooh. Mine just comes from the knowledge that it means graphics interface. So I use a hard G. Okay, next. Are we good enough for government pay this one? Gee, thanks for making little rubber ends that stick ever so slightly up. 1 second here, let me go get the actual flats. Oh, much easier. All right. All right, I declare that good enough for government pay. Oh yeah, duh, it's not gonna let loose because of you. There we go. One second. Whoa, I mean, yeah, you gotta yell, "I am a god" when something goes right. Yeah, we could. We could definitely collab sometime. We just got to talk about it. I mean, we got plenty of chances to do that. All right. We got a nice straight edge here. We now just need to rip out a distance. Keyword is a distance. All right, I drink, I swear I'll drink. Okay. But yeah, if we collab, you'll find out just how small this, this area is I work in. Whoa. Oh, hey, way cool. 10 months already, wow. That's actually, I keep forgetting we've basically been stalking each other for a while. Yep. Come on. Now I see why they say don't use these. That's okay. it will just disappear. All right. Which might help. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got some goof ups going, but nobody's gonna care. All right. So here comes the fun part. I gotta move the toolbox. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That or I gotta use the big, that's gonna be even worse. Toolbox it is, all right. I'll get it back in later. Gee, wouldn't it be great if, you know, this project that I'm working on somehow alleviated the fact that I have to move the toolbox off of my saw bench. It's almost like I'm talking with experience. All right, let's see how much this is going to hurt. Woo, that hurt. All right, 1 second. Follow me? Okay, nope, too close to the camera, I see. Whatever. That definitely was not something I should have done. All right, come over here. I will be back in a second. Do not worry. I am not gone for long. Okay. Yep. All right. Ripsaw. And I will have to catch up with chat. Because usually when I walk away from these things, people just go hectic. I honestly thought it was less than that. Because like you tend to have to work on your school stuff. So I guess, yeah, you probably were just, well, there went the phone. Phone fall, phone fall. I always just kind of honestly thought, I guess I don't think about the fact that you can just have it running in the background. All right. Best of luck, me. You're going to see me do this a lot. Let's make sure I'm following the line. We're doing it the right way for once. Hey, Mecca, check it out. I'm flipping the board and making sure I'm not coming out of square the right way. So I don't have to plane too hard to get it to the dimension I want. We're gonna keep these saw marks going correct. Are you saying Japanese versus Western, or are you saying push versus pull? Because push versus pull is a function. I have pull saws. They serve specific functions. Like my flush cut saw is a pull saw. Now, if you're talking about Western saw versus Japanese saw, I will go ahead and tell you I am very much a Western saw person. It's just what I know and how I do. Check this out. This is the cleanest cut I've ever done, guys. I'm actually doing things right. Oh yeah, leatherworking. Can't wait till I've gotten to the point where I'm just riveting the front of that armor cam. It's gonna look nice, I think. This might be the first time where I don't have to like plane away a major mistake from sawing. Yeah, but as far as it goes, LARP-wise, technically no one knows it exists in-game. I'm just too excited to be making it, so I show it off as I make it. Well, I mean, yeah, it does seem kind of tedious. So does hand setting rivets. This is a very tedious way to saw, but it is actually working, so I'm not going to knock it in. If I can saw, I'll probably get better at staying right next to the line as well as I keep doing this, but now I'm actually, yeah, flipping the board, definitely the way to go. Just flip it every so often to make sure you're not crossing the line on the other side, and you'll have a decently straight cut. Also, I guess while you're in here, I have a different new plane cam, which is, it's not a woodworking plane. It's a plane made out of wood. It does cut wood, but it's not for any kind of structural joint for flattening or smoothing or anything. What it does is one sole purpose. It makes what are called spills, which are these weird long conical spirals of wood chip. You know, like about that long of just solid wood wound onto itself to use like as punks. That's probably the best way to put it as a modern modern equivalent, punks, where you can carry a flame from like one candle to the next, or to light a pipe, or... Oh wait, I just saw this side. Flip it. Yeah, I'm doing good. So, on top of my candle lantern that I bring to LARP, I'm now going to be like lighting it with punk, or with like spills, and bringing the bucket of shavings for the bonfires. You have fun making actual torches. I'll stay out of that, but I do now have the ability to make my beeswax candles. So I'm happy about that. Jesus. I can tell it's summer now. One second, I'm gonna open this door, see if we can get some air conditioning in. Otherwise, we're gonna have swamp butt here soon. In the future, this is probably going to go a lot faster. And by probably, it will go faster. I'm just taking my time, getting used to this method, and really happy about how it's working. I still have to clean it up, but I think it's going to be less work. Then when I just saw it straight down and eventually have an undercut the entire way that I have to get rid of. Oh, yeah, get it down this, there we go. Yeah, well, also I'm thinking more of, well, I guess, Tavern Night, you don't have to really worry about the foam weapons. I'm more worried about what torches will do to some of the non-traditional accoutrements. You know what? Let's join it. That way I can use more of my meat clamp to hold it in place. Okay, we're on this side of the board, so on this side of the board. Got it. Come on. Okay, good. We're still good on this side. Yeah, Mecca, I probably shouldn't have moved that toolbox, but yeah, we're using it as a saw bench. That's the whole point of me getting the bottom portion of the saw bench, the toolbox built, so I can start using this again. I know it's blasphemy for me to be using tools the correct way. For chill, yeah, I did actually do that. All right, have a good one, dear. I know where you're heading, but I'll go ahead and get another hydrate because it's a lot hotter than I realize right now. Or just warmer, or sweatier, or 3. Okay. That was definitely enjoyed. Definitely enjoyed. Sad thing is we're still gonna have to plane all of this. Where are we missing? Oh, we're not missing anywhere. Okay, cool. Ta-da! Congratulations, you have sweated a ton. But at least now I don't have to like plane an entire like wave out. It's relatively flat, so I just have to plane it smooth, down to the line. Something I'm good at, just plane it to the line. In fact, this baby's already set up to plane. One second, I'll get you guys back in view. All right. Put you here. Put you here. Look at all these tools all in the way. Okay. We just got it knocked down a little bit, and then, heck, we could probably do most of this with the number 6. I just want to get a couple of things knocked off. These weird little inconsistencies. All right, number 6 it is. Big boy. Choo-choo. Line-wise. Okay. Yeah, at some point in time, Cam, we got to play like Sea of Thieves and a few other games again. Wait, what thing? So what I'm doing right now is just referencing that line I cut in the wood. Once that line is gone, we have a nice little perfectly dimensioned board for the little footer board. How we doing? There we go. One quick, clean, small pass. And we're done. All right. Yeah, time doesn't exist anymore. It's all a dark sacrifice unto the gods. All right. Which way is bottom? Which way is top? That is top. All right. You know my mantra, if it's a mistake, it gets hidden in the back. Ta-da! Okay, so. There we go. Now we know where to cut. From the reference face. All right. Let's get this back over in Drinktopia land where things don't get knocked over. Of course, you know, I'm about to saw this board and it would have knocked that over right into it. All of my tools are now on the ground. Yeah. There we go. Use time. We're actually making decent progress for a Wednesday night, guys. Just kind of went in and went at it. Chisel real quick. I got to remember those things. Cut and cross grain. Make your knife wall. Get you a nice straight cut with a nice clean edge. And we're done. Okay. Look at this perfectly sized piece of magnificent glory. All right. Of course, I'm just crowding my bench full of tools, which, you know, is tradition for me. Okay, bottom to bottom. Look at that. Yep. Nice, beautifully lined up and everything. Time to nail it in. Cam, I don't know if you've been here when I've nailed stuff, but I don't at least now, I don't typically use normal wire nails. I use things Like, they're called cut nails, so skinny one side, fat on the other. They hold like a beast. But you can't, unless they're very fine, you really can't just nail them in. You typically gotta pre-drill them. And I'm sitting here looking at it going, why did I cut this all the way down right now? Believe it's you. Believe you are my typical size. You're a little too big. Yeah, then it's you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, which one did you find in the store? I had to like order my cross peen hammer. All right. All right, everyone. Time to worry about everything. We could at least, at the minimum, find a way to clamp this with a secondary hand. Oop. There we go. Oh, look, there's this nice cross piece. Nope, too small. Okay, fine. I know thickness will get to me. Let me guess, it's not going to be able to hold this. Oh, it will, just by the skin of its teeth. I mean, that's all we need is the skin of the teeth. Just need something to hold it in place while I'm jamming my drill in. Okay. Okay, good. Drill time! All right, have a good one, Nail. I'm gonna do this. All this talk about cross peens, and I completely forgot to grab mine. All right, where are me some nails? Okay, we're in on that side. Now we screw this side. And then we can take the clamp off. And yes, it does look like I'm drilling it backward. That's because I'm a southpaw. Okay, we might be bringing out Mecha's amazing drill. just because grabbing this is going to be a pain. There are other uses. I mean, blacksmiths use them all the time. Sometimes you got to be inventive. All right, what was that about? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. All right. It also makes me wonder if she's still here then, because I mean, when you gotta, you gotta. I'm sorry, I disrespected my tools. But just wasn't gripping. It was as light of a vice grip I could use. I will at least tell you that. I know, I'm gonna have to go to prison, aren't I? Okay. Now we can take that off. Middle. Honestly, middle can go wherever it wants. Middle can go dead middle if we wanted. We'll probably put 2 in. My question is, where do we want to put this on the side, since because putting down here, ooh, whoa. Actually, we might be perfectly fine with that. Double check. Oh, heck. Dead center down the middle. Go for it. Just once in a while, it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. There we go. I mean, I don't want to do it. It's just, it was, there's only one way to get it out. If you, well, there was a different way to get it out, but that requires me pulling out the demon brace. Honestly, the best way to get it out would have been for me to pull out my Makita and just had it take care of it the old-fashioned way. Pull it out with a power drill. There we go. we just hammer down the line. One, two, yep, that'll work. About this spacing will work. So you might be wondering, well, if you had to pre-drill for these nails back in the day, what did they use before drills and drill bits? They used augers, or not augers, sorry. Jesus, I can't think of names anymore. Like they used bradawls. Basically a pointy screwdriver, and they just drove it in to mess up the wood a little. I have a bradawl. I prefer the drill. Yeah, got us a nice little bottom lip here. Gimlets were also a thing they used. Gimlets are kind of like the precursor to the drill. All right, 3 more nails. Also, in recent news, I'm going to be getting a hold of actual hand-forged nails here soon. Via one of my favorite guys to raid out to, The Forge, or as I call him, because he's fine being called by his name, Hansa, from Czechoslovakia. Figure it's a good way to support them, and plus, I mean, hand-forged square cut nails are going to be kind of fun to play with. All right, so we got the bottom lip on. And I have 4,000 tools on my bench. So the next idea, I also have Max, Mini Max. So the next idea is, let's see just how much we have to or not have to trim around. Because I was thinking about putting a top bar on it as well, not just having it like this. Which, I mean, still means I have to cut down my, there we go, thank you. I would still have to cut down, oh look, it's almost like they came from the same board. But almost wondering if I should just, No, yeah, we do want something on top because we have to have, we're going to be putting basically a rim around the entire top to sit the actual chest in. That's the other thing, is that the chest has to sit on top, but it also can't just be shoved right off. Or we can make slides for it where we have, like, say, things like that, and then the top has one that goes right in between so that it just sits in there fairly nice. But I am liking the idea of having these like nice little cabinet doors. We're gonna do this real quick. Front left, front right. If I can read it when I put it on, I did it right. What is it? It is 8:16, and I'm not slowing down too much here, so we might just keep going. I mean, this would serve the purpose of having something holding it in place in the front when everything's closed. I mean, it would have a lip. I do need either put a lip around the rest of it or put some sort of skate in. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to do one way or the other. Creative licensing. It always makes me wonder which way to go. Because there are no historical examples of a lower portion to the Dutch tool chest, because it wasn't meant to be like a big lumbering tool chest of everything. It's just supposed to be that upper portion so you could carry it around. So, if we did the skate method, we have a lot of this stuff laying around anyways. If we did the skate method, because we'd have to attach the middle one into the top portion of the Dutch tool chest, which means it would still be able to do this unless we built like a three-way skate and or not a three-way skate, but you get what I'm saying, like put a little chunk of board right there. I'm still kind of just wondering if I should just put something along the back, period. I like the idea of just not worrying. Just a fully locked key where we have something like this. You know, it means I could use my miter saw and just miter all four corners and then nail it to the top. How many of these pieces do I still have like readily available to play with? None of them are in any kind of good shape. Nothing like taking creative license. Eh? Right. I just have a portion that goes on the bottom Sorry, I'm kind of just waffling around trying to come up with ideas. This is about as far as I got. Here's a good question. If we do have the overhang, like Life in Pain suggestion, it technically does not exceed these, which means there's enough room to not even have to worry about interference with the top unit. You would just have your lock in place portion. And I keep overthinking this. You could have one here, have a back part. Doesn't even have to, just enough, a back part here. And then on the top, just have two skates that pair pretty much perfectly with that. You don't have to, yeah, that is very true. You don't have to build a little square around each piece. You just have to build a recess for the... We're getting somewhere, guys. My brain works. I swear it works. I mean, at that point in time, just frame a little bit out, and then you just put a chunklet of fun underneath the big boy. And you could just run a bead of glue on it, set the chest down, and you're good. Because it'll connect the bricks, and then you can just run a nail in. Question is, I'm also doing this with a lot of scrap wood, so my brain's like firing really stupid ideas. Ooh, look, piece of poplar. Oh, there's some more. Yeah, just to have like some sort of thing encapsulating it here, and then you have the two there. I just don't want to rely on the doors to hold it if I push it from the back, or if, like we push it this way and it tries to shift. Because relying on doors that are held on by hinges is a bad idea. These could be the Pete's. Honestly, just make two C's. Like a C here, and a C here, and then just cut 2 feet that fit inside. Unless I've got wood that's long enough and about the same thickness, which I probably do somewhere. Don't ask me why or how or now. In fact, I know I have wood that's the same thickness, because I just got done cutting it. Yeah. So I could just cut 2 long runners, 2 short runners, frame it. I am stupidly overthinking this shit. I'm also not wanting to do a long rip cut again, but I mean, that doesn't really matter. Just cut, cut. That would get us 2 long cuts. Cut it down to size. Then we can put one of these in between. Heck, let's just start making long pieces. I think the plan itself will work. We just gotta sit down and make the parts needed. Just gotta sit down and make the parts needed. Okay, take the vice grips away. They've already done enough damage to everyone's souls, watching me pull a drill bit out. All right, so. Do. Boop. Why can I never find anything I'm looking for? Oh, because it's literally jammed under other things. Okay. Get the piece of paper up here. Oh, I miss my static clings. And here I am going, why am I going to this extreme? These are just to block it in, right? And yet I'm still going, nope, gotta make it flat. That will be good. All right, just gonna keep on trucking. Forward. that explains a lot. Somebody hasn't been using their vise correct. Not pointing names or saying. Ah. I mean, in all reality, make it thicker. What do we want? We want something about like, that'll do. Okay. Before we start scribing lines. On this nice select pine from Home Depot that was warped to all hell. Doesn't have any knots, but it could sure hold water. Okay. Okay. Back to the sawing board. Tee-hee. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Although I don't think we'll get everything fully cut and ready to go today, but we've got a plan forward. Tell you the truth, I honestly didn't know what the plan to restrain the top and bottom sections was going to be, but I think we got a plan. Awesome, thank you. Let me grab this so I can continue to be heckled. And come on, notice me. Thank you. Witness me. Knew something was wrong. Sorry about that. I was like, why is it wily as all hell? Oh, I'm not using the rip cut saw. Back to the long, slow process of ripping via saw. Try and help myself out a little bit here. See if that throws me just a tad bit more light. So the whole idea, hey Tink. So the whole idea of me flipping the board back and forth, how you doing, Tink? Is so that I can tell that I haven't started undercutting or wandering too far off my line on one side or the other. Which is honestly first time actually doing it correctly today, and it's paying off in dividends, so. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on, Tink, to tell you the truth. Vacation was nice, but... Whoa!
Hi.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to do some...
Big fat ugly bug faced baby eating O'Brien? Hi.
Yes. I love that alert. I love it so much. Hey, Boyd, thank you for the raid, man. Tatum 44 and Brandon.
Something smells good.
Thank you for the follows. I see. I'm getting better at having things that actually tell me things are happening. So give me a few seconds, and we'll get you. I'm gonna end up going insane. Charmed Kitty Cat, thank you for the follow as well. Like these things as they're happening, if it's the top cam, it's gonna be off. That one can only hit my bench. Right now we're on my saw bench. You know what? Both of those together actually work very well, Owen. So let's get you both the hat and some singing. Make it smaller. Which cam? Oh, also, yeah, it doesn't look like it's all the way at the front here, so. One second, it typically doesn't like me in the pirate hat, so let's see if we can. I'm hoping you will follow me all the way down. Come on, don't you love me? Fine, fine, be obstinate. I can always move the bench as well. So what we're working on really, you can kind of see it in here. This is my Dutch tool chest. It's usually sitting on the saw bench, which is what I'm using at the moment. Screw it. Just have it follow me. We're gonna wear a pirate hat. Don't worry, I will sing for you, Owen. What we're currently building though is a lower section that's gonna have rolly wheels on it, so that my saw bench is permanently free of having a toolbox on it. And I don't have to pick up a 200-pound toolbox. All right, how are we doing? Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Let's see, what song do we want to sing for Owen? Okay. I mean, I could cop out and actually sing KYAR. This seems to be the one that I know the best. I might have to do that. Or stay good, saw. Yes, you're gonna see me pull out the songs, the Song-O-Matic, or we'll see what I can do and see if I can pay. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how bad this goes. Because I'm trying to pay attention and I'm not going to be able to. There. As I were walking down fair London Street, to me away, hey, blow the man down. A flashy young clipper I happened to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, please, blow the man down, please, way. Hey, blow the man down. Blow the man down, boys, to Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. Off to the port we held, I cannot say. To me way, hey, blow the man down. But by appearance I took her for Dutch. Give me some time to blow the man down. Her flag were 3 colors, her masthead were low. To me way, hey, blow the man down. She was round in the corners and buff in the bows. To me, give me some time to blow the man down. All right, yeah, this is going to take too much effort for me to read and do this. We're going to cop out here. Not out of the Redeem, just out of that song. We need to get more stuff memorized in my head. They're all there, they're just not readily available. So, let's see, which one? I guess we'll do KYAR for right now. Oh, the FCC will not catch me, for I am quite elusive. Don't care what they say, I'm still a DJ, and I've got my life to live. I transmit our songs, they say that it's wrong, 'cause I never paid them the dough. So curse ye, you scalawags, you'll never take away my pirate radio. KYAR, KYAR, pirate radio. Got a mobile tower, wind powered, and it doubles as a sail. Shanty or two, a song with my crew, will never land us in jail. Hijacking frequencies, broadcasting secretly from where you don't need to know. So curse ye, you scalawags, you'll never take away my pirate radio. KYAR, KYAR, pirate radio. KYAR, KYAR, pirate radio. But yeah, I definitely need to get more memorized. Oh, okay. So, Boyd, what were you up to, man? I know you've changed streaming times on me, so typically I raid out to you, or I used to, because you'd usually be the only person still going. And don't remember if I said it, but the reason why I keep flipping the boards is to make sure I'm going straight up and down and straight down the line. Or at least erasing as much error as possible so I can just plane down the line and not have to correct for the undercuts. Well, nothing wrong with starting a little earlier. Just going to make me rating out on Wednesdays even harder. Might have to raid out to gas people playing video games. We are getting close to the end of this project, but also close to the end of the stream for tonight. This one should break her free. One second here. Okay, it's not bent. All right, one second here. Proper pirate radio, I don't think ever really happened in the States. I think that's really a British thing. All right, here's the next stick that needs to be planed. Let's see if I can get it to stick here, because they're getting a little tall. I don't really want to put the planing stuff. Well, never mind, now that I think about it, there's no way to not do it with a planing stop. This is right in that thickness range. All right, everyone, hold your ears. We're going to be hammering away. Oh, yeah, one second, guys. I seem to be doing this a lot tonight. Don't get angry at me. I'm still getting back into the scene of things. Oh, and you're still following me. You said you locked. You lying bot. Come on. Lock. Do it. Do it. Thank you. Come on. Lock. It's getting halfway there. Okay. Now let's test it. Never mind. Come on. Okay, that should have done it. Yay! It only took 12 tries, but we got it to work. I love the camera, but it do have its problems. It do have its problems. It is possessed. mainly is the big problem. Okay. Come on. There we go. Planing stop is now up and running. Wait, whoa. Yeah, Pirate Radio was actually a decently good movie as well. I liked it. That's all right, Anchored Albatross. That's all right. None of us are perfect. Okay, how thick do we got? We got a little bit of thickness there. Yeah, it's about even, so we start here. Now we just plane down to the line because we cut in the waist. And then we'll have a nice little dimensioned board. Okay. All right, well, that's one of the boards. I need to make more of them. Now, unfortunately, it's 9 o'clock and I need, or getting really close to 9 o'clock, and I probably need to quit out. But that, yep, that'll be a nice size board to just throw on there. Okay, so need to make one more of these, and then 2 sides, and then we make the feet to lock the top into the bottom, and we do good. Hello, Pantarian. Let's see if we can ban you. All right, so guys, it is right around quitting time for me. We got pretty far. We got the lower lip of the front done. We got the doors cut to size, and we started working on how the top and the bottom link into each other. And quite honestly enough, thank you guys, all of you guys, for the follows. Let's see, Charmed Kitty Cat, Brandon F, Tatum 44, thank you for the follows. Boyd, thank you for raiding in. It's always great to see some of the people I know raiding in here. And then I guess I have to just go ahead and say thank you to Slime for subscribing and then handing out gift subs left and right. And then also thank you, Way Cool, for the resub. It's always great to have you guys. I guess something I like to disclose, like first time I used Twitch money for anything was to buy this big bad boy here. So soon to be used in the field, my big old, my new miter saw. So that was the first use of my Twitch monies. But I mean, like like I've always said, anything you donate, anything you subscribe, it's going towards wood and tools, and possibly later down the line upgrading more of the AV side of it, but wooden tools. Tell you the truth. You just read one of my hand signals, didn't you? It is possessed. It likes to unlock and lock all the time. It's insanely good condition. Like, I can tell the guy did use it at some point. There are a couple scratch marks where the depth stop wasn't put in place correctly. But for the fact that, like, it even came in the original Sears Roebuck box. Like, the guy must have never really used it. He must have used it a few times, put it up, and forgot about it. But let's see who exists in the Twitchosphere today. Okay, before I mean, we've got Guitar Show Australia and Lone Mountain Knife. And then I do like to at least check to see if there's any woodworkers that we don't know about that aren't on my following list. So, makers and crafters, let's start going down. We've got bricks, keyboard, more Legos. There's my ugly mug. If you guys have someone you want to raid out to, Jimmy's Wood Hub. They're streaming right now. Let's see. And like I said, as always, if you guys have a suggestion, I'll go ahead and take it. And yeah, if he's streaming, if Jimmy Wood Hub is streaming right now, we might as well go out to him. I don't know how far down he is. Just want to make sure. We'll do it this way. Search. Okay. Yep. They're live. So, hey, let's raid out to Jimmy's Wood Hub, and there. That kind of helps. I could have just unlocked it. And have a good night, guys. We'll see you on Sunday, Sunday morning, like always, and hopefully Sunday morning will be the final putting together, like fitting the wheels on, fitting the top to the bottom, and calling it ready for paint. I'm hoping so. So let's go ahead and raid out. There. Okay, it would help if I was in the chat. One second here. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Well, I think anyone who plays with their wood on screen is going to be a mature audience. So, you know. All right, so guys, have a good one. Like I said, Sunday we'll be trying to finish this guy up to the point of painting. All right, see you guys next time.